Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Monalisa Rumbai, bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The pandemic crisis in Vietnam is increasingly more and more seriously in the last 2 months. For this reason, the government is giving the order to armor many cities and has urged all citizens to stay indoors to prevent the spread of the disease. In Ho Chi Minh, there is a large number of immigrant workers from other cities or provinces of the country who cannot go to work in their factories or companies due to the pandemic. Thus, they have no money to pay for food, to rent housing and for other daily expenses. Many of them try to return to their cities and areas of origin by motorbike despite the distance from Ho Chi Minh, while others try to continue living here. But the situation became increasingly difficult. One of the methods used in the revision process of the ratio is the focus group. In June and July 2021, the Disaster for Formation led 4 such groups on formation and mission, common formation, affectivity and sexual orientation, and formation in a digital world. The idea of a focus group on some particular issue with the aim of clarifying it. Such groups are distinguished from study seminars, but they are still a useful way to bring together skills and experience to reflect on particular points. The results that will emerge from this exercise will serve to integrate the feedback from the 3 series of questionnaires that have already been issued for individual Salesians, Q1, for Salesian communities and groups of confreres, Q2, and for educational pastoral communities, Q3. August 12, 2021, the Archbishop of Lima, Monsignor Carlos Gustavo Castillo Mata Soglio, issued the Edict of Introduction of the Course of Beatification and Canonization of the Servant of God Luigi Bolla, 1932 to 2013. Don Bolla was a professed priest of the Society of St. Francis de Sales, who gave his life for the Achuar people on the Amazonian border between Peru and Ecuador. The Archbishop of Lima invited and documents, letters, writings, etc. of Lima. Edict will then be communicated to the Apostolic Vicariate of Yurimaguas, to the Apostolic Vicariate of Mendes, Ecuador, and to the Diocese of Vicenza, Italy. Yan Quam Jintia, Twilight Light, the name that was given by the Achuar people to the man who walked with them day and night for decades, is therefore a step closer to beatification. On Saturday, August 14, in the Church of St. Anthony in Hong Kong, the Salesian Peter So Ming Hong was ordained a deacon for the laying on of the hands and the prayer of consecration of Cardinal Joseph Zen, Bishop Emeritus of Hong Kong. On the same day, the feast of Don Bosco and the Jubilee anniversaries of some Salesian priests and Salesian cooperators were celebrated. The office of the Mayor of Santo Domingo has named a street after the Salesians as a sign of gratitude for their contributions in the field of education. The street is located in the neighborhood of Mary Help of Christians, where Salesians are present in the parish, an oratory, a youth center, a medical dispensary, and a care center for children and adolescents at risk. Father Jose Pastor Ramirez, inspector of the Antilles, was also present at the inauguration of the street. On August 16, 2021, on the day of the 206th birthday of St. John Bosco, the parish feast was celebrated in Korostiv. The liturgy was presided over by the Metropolitan of Lviv, UGCC, His Eminence Ihor Vozjak, and by the Auxiliary Bishop of the Diocese of Sambir Drobik, H. Grigori. Many faithful participated, guests from Lviv and the inhabitants of the Korostiv village, and of course many young people. After Holy Mass, there was the rite of consecration of the loaves and water. It was a very symbolic gesture to remember the miracle of Don Bosco on October 22, 1860. The social work students of Don Bosco College, Kottayam, Kerala, with collaboration from the local village Rosemala on the Kerala-Tamil Nadu border, rebuilt a dilapidated and abandoned library and inaugurated the facelifted library on August 15, 2021. The students had taken note of the pathetic plight of the village library and reading room while they were there for 10 days of rural camp. In the meeting with the villagers and the local authorities, the students decided to organize a book challenge through social media and raise the number of books required for the library to get a membership with the State Library Council. The students collected several hundred books from different parts of the world. The books, thus received, were sorted and handed over to the new administrative body of the library created by the villagers through the initiative of the social work students. On the birthday of Don Bosco, August 16, the Don Bosco Navajivan administrator and the collaborators reached out to the tribal families in a remote village, Matapalam, in Visakhapatnam, and distributed provisions, masks and awareness materials on COVID. Don Bosco Navajivan is a home for children, especially those coming from remote tribal villages. After a walk of 3 kilometers, Father Kalyan, SDB administrator of Don Bosco Navajivan, and collaborators reached Matapalam. They gathered the children, youth and families and distributed the provisions. To bring awareness to the pandemic, Father Kalyan instructed the people. The birthday of Don Bosco was celebrated by singing and dancing. A book on Saint Joseph, A Father After the Father's Heart, was released by Father Thati Reddy Vijaya Bhaskar, Provincial Salesian Province of Saint Joseph on August 15, 2021, on the solemnity of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary and India's Independence Day at Bosco Institute of Research and Development for Youth, BIRDY, Hyderabad, in the presence of Father Madhi Chetty Noel and Father Medaba Limi Balaswamy, the former provincials of Hyderabad Province. The Salesian Province of Hyderabad has published a book as a tangible tribute to Saint Joseph, the patron of the Universal Church and the province of Hyderabad, in the year of Saint Joseph, proclaimed by Pope Francis. The book has 30 articles authored by Salesians which reflect the theological, anthological, pastoral, psychological, familial, moral and social implications for daily living and learning based on the life of Saint Joseph. A collaborative research study conducted by the Salesian College, Siliguri and Salesian University, Bolivia on education in pandemic times and published in the Scopus platform has featured on the World Health Organization website. Scopus is the largest abstract and citation database of peer-reviewed literature, scientific journals, books and conference proceedings. The 2020 study cited on the WHO website is joint research by Professor George Tharathil and Assistant Professor Yadhika Prasad from Salesian College, Siliguri, and Professor Willie Chambi and Assistant Professor EGR Silva of Salesian University, Bolivia. We, the family of Don Bosco Media Network, Shillong Province, India, we wish Father Rector Major a very happy birthday. May God bless you with wisdom and courage to carry out your mission. May life always smile upon you. May you find a beautiful rainbow after the rain. May you find joy and happiness in the small mundane activities. Thank you, dear Father Rector Major. God bless you today and always.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.